Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I hope everybody had a wonderful 4th of July weekend. I'm hoping everybody was safe. I'm hoping everybody had a good time. And I'm excited to share with you today. I'm glad to be here. And let's get this show on the road. This is Anthony Stewart. I'm here in Lanham, Maryland, here at the National Training Center. I wanted to talk about pay me now, pay me later. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, the bottom line is this. There's always a reason not to start now. I can give you excuses for year after year and month after month why planning can always be put back on the back burner. That's always a reason that we could make an excuse to not start planning now as it relates to saving money. So what I want to share with you today is the cost of procrastination. So if I take a 42-year-old male or female, doesn't matter, and they want to set aside $6,000 a year, and let's just see what that does. And if we calculate this, it's going to come up to be about $261,000 by the time we reach age 65. All right. So that means they put in $138,000. They're going to have about $261,000. But if we wait a little bit, if we wait till we're 45, right, putting aside that same amount of money, look how much money we have to set aside to get the same amount of money if we wait till 45 years old. And so many times we think all conditions have to be perfect for us to start. They don't have to be perfect. We just got to start from where we are, because putting it off is really only going to make it worse. Look what happens when we wait till age 47. That means we got to put aside more money just to get the same $261,000. So I just want to encourage everybody today to don't put it off, right? I mean, I'm gonna go down to every month of the year for a number of years. I used to make the excuse, now is not a good time. So let's look at January for an example. January, we just came off of Christmas holidays. January is not a good time to start. Well, let me start in February. Well, we're still kind of hurting from the Christmas holidays, right? And then let's look at March. We can't start in March because we're not starting in March, right? There's so many different excuses. There's Easter, there's spring break. Let's start in April. Well, we got April. We're still dealing with spring break because some people feel like they just have to go to Disney and all that every April. But let's start in May. We're going to definitely start in May. Well, let's look at May to get started. Well, we can't do May because it's Mother's Day weekend. We got to do something nice for mom. Let's start in June. Well, kids get out of school. They got to go to camp. You can't take them to work with you. So let's start in June, right? July, well, it's vacation month. We're not going to start in July. August, what's going on in August? It's time to buy school clothes to go back to school. September, got to have that last cookout of the year. Labor Day weekend. October, we just didn't do it. And here we are back again at November, Thanksgiving holidays, and then Christmas and December. And people go years and years and years doing that. And I'm here to tell you today, stop doing that, right? All conditions don't have to be perfect. It's really not how much money we start putting away. It's really how long we do it. You know, we can't get time back. We can't get time back. We got to start from where we are. I don't care if it's $50 a month, $50 a week. We got to start early. The longer we wait, y'all, here's what happens at age 50. Now we got to set aside $11,000 just to get the same $261,000 at age 65. Now we got to set aside $172,000. And that's the power, and that's the cost of procrastination and the cost of waiting. We got to start when it's the size of a marble. If I would have put a marble in your pocket, after a while, you will forget it's even there. So, you know, you kind of think of it like this. There are three ways. I'm going to give you three objects. If you start when you're young, when it's the size of a marble, if you stuck a marble in your pocket, after a while, you'll forget it's even there. But if you wait until you get into your mid-40s, you bought a home, you got a couple of kids, that's just like trying to stick a baseball in your pocket. Now, it may fit, but I'm going to tell you something. It's going to be uncomfortable. You're going to really feel it starting that late. And then you don't want to wait until you're in your late 50s, early 60s, and you start trying to save money at that time. That's just like trying to stick a beach ball in your pocket. It just doesn't fit. So we got to start early. We got to start small when it's the size of a marble. And if we can start teaching our young people that, I mean, just imagine how much better off the country and economy would be. So one of the things that I'm doing personally, I'm teaching my kids and my nieces and nephews. I'm doing a Zoom call with them next Tuesday night, teaching them what I've learned over the years, and don't make mistakes that we've made. And that's what I encourage all of us to do with our family, our cousins, our children, our nieces, our nephews, our grandkids, and all of them. Start teaching them the importance of saving now, even if it's small. But the key is just to start, and it will become a habit. So I'm hoping all this is recorded on Facebook Live. I don't even know if it is. I may have messed it up. But anyway, I just want to share that with you today. Starting early, you're seeing what it does, right? Here's what happens if you wait till you're 46. You got to save $8,140 when we could have started at 42 and just having to save $6,000. So that's the power of, that's the cost of procrastination is what I'm saying. But that's all I got for you today. I hope it helps somebody, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.